Well, that ends our time in Denali National Park. We had a good time. We're there for 6 days. And we're heading on down the line now. We have another appointment in about a tour we're going to do in about 7, 8 days. So we got to hold up in Cantwell for a couple of days. So we're going down there. We're going to do chores. I'm going to do laundry. We're going to get caught up on everything. So not much to do there, but I'll take you with us. And I have my driver this morning. All right, we don't have very far to go down the road. I think it's less than 30 miles. So we will pull out at a rest stop and maybe, sit and take a break because you cannot check in until 3 o'clock. And we are at 11:30. We had to check out at Denali at 11. We went to the dump. We were completely full and we needed water. So we went down there and did that real quick. And so, like Ernie said, we'll stop on a rest stop or something and maybe have some lunch and just blow off some time. So we'll take you with us. Well, all right. We're going to stop here. This is the Nenana River, and there's a pull out here. So right up here next to the river, it says the mountain range is 5,778 feet to the prominent peak in the Alaska Range visible to the east. So over that there direction. We're going to stop here. We will partake in some lunch and waste some time. So, well, all right, we've stopped for lunch. It was 12:30 when we stopped. It's 1:30 now. We just got a call from the RV park and they said that we're okay to come in. So we're going to go ahead. Instead of waiting until 3, we're going to head down the road. It was a beautiful place to stop and have a bowl of chili and a sandwich, and we're going to head on down the road. It's only probably about 10 more miles, probably at the most. And that's our site up against the river. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Saturday, July 11th, and we left Denali Park and came down to Cantwell. It's not that far, probably about 20 miles at the most. There's nothing here but a gas station and an RV park. If you check online, some of the sites are saying that they have water, electric, and sewer at the sites. They have 30 amp electric and they have no sewer. So you have to dump. They have a dump. With their dump, we did some wash and we had to dump. So Ernie came back around. You got to stay in line. They have to come and unlock it. You can dump your black and your gray, but you cannot flush them. I'm not sure what the deal is. You pay $30 if you need to come in and dump. So just be aware of that. And also when you come in, you turn on Denali Highway to the right. When you come in, turn, because it's real hard to get in. And a lot of people say, pull way out to the left to get in. This is the park. It's been full the whole time we've been here. Yeah. So that kind of gives you an idea. We have got some dark clouds coming in. And it has been rainy. I think there's only been one day it hasn't been raining here. So, and look at the flowers. Tonight and the next night, we're going to do some boondocking. So, we'll take you down the road. I think the boondocking spot Ernie has picked is a pullout, and you can see Mount Denali. We are all loaded up, ready to go down the road to our boondocking site. I will give you the coordinates and everything when we get there. This road is really bumpy, so up and down. but the view is gorgeous. And as always, I have my driver. All right, we'll take you on our little short journey here. Right, we just went past the Igloo City. Little bit about the Igloo City. It's a local landmark, first advertised in 1973 edition of the Milepost as Tesoro Igloo Service. Scheduled for completion in 1973, comprising a hotel, restaurant, gift shop, fuel tires, and towing. The hotel never happened. In 1976 edition of Milepost, they advertised the Igloo service offering gas and diesel. Under the new ownership in 1999, it appeared as an Igloo City resort offering 24-hour gas and diesel, snacks and gifts. It finally closed in 2005. Entrance at the viewpoint, and this is the camping. So you can come in here, you can park your vehicle, you pay $20 a night, and you can park here. So I'll put the boondocking coordinates down. So we'll go take a walk and see if there's a view today. Welcome to Denali South View, part of the Denali State. All right, we'll take you over there and show you the view. Too many clouds today, no Denali. But, you know, we've been fortunate. We've been getting all the other ones, so. The tour buses were stopping here also, so. So they have a billboard up here. The mountains. So, Mount Denali should be out in that direction there, which you cannot see it. All right, that's that viewpoint. We're going to walk up here, up the hill, and supposedly there's another viewpoint, so we'll take you up there. Probably another one of those short hikes. I can say though that we do have our bear spray and we are prepared. Oh. Okay, this is kind of a steep incline. One thing good about this path is when we come down, we'll be going downhill. Unless it ends up being like one of those Canadian trails that I've been on. You go uphill going up and uphill going down. Okay. I have my navigator looking to see how far it is because you keep going up and I am out of breath. Oh, he says it's not that much farther. Okay, let's rest. I'll rest for a second and then we'll continue. Looks like we're getting to the top of it. You know, just have to do baby steps. Stop, take a breath, rest, and continue. Okay, so it is a viewpoint. All right. Here we are at the next viewpoint. Okay. So McKinley would be right straight out there where you see the clouds. So, yeah. All right, that's it. We're gonna go down. There's another one of those huts that has moss growing on top of it. Right up here. Yeah, I think that's so cool. It's got a tree growing out of it. Okay, and that's the end. Okay, we're gonna go back down now. All right, everybody. This is where we camped last night, stayed overnight. We are about a mile south of Trapper Creek on Parkway Highway. And it's a nice pullout, but my goodness, it's like those cars going down the road are right in the bedroom. I did not sleep well last night, but it's been raining ever since we got here. Expected to rain a couple more days, so we are headed up to Talkeetna, which is about 60 miles down the road. We are going to be there for 3 days, have some things we want to do, which we may not get to do because of the weather, but we are just about ready to head off. We did see some bear scat over here, so we think there were bears in the area. It's old, but you know, it's a good place that maybe some bears could be. So anyway, it's rainy out here, it's cold, it's wet, and we're just about ready to take off. So we will get all hooked up and we'll take you down the road. All right, we've turned off on the highway. From Parks Highway, we turned off on Talkeetna Spur, S-P-U-R, and it's 14 miles down this road. So we just passed the birch syrup factory. We think we might go back and do that. It looked like it was pretty interesting. It's how they make syrup out of the birch trees. Just want to let you guys know there is no cell service. Our maps, Google Maps don't work. So ever since we left like Trapper Creek, there has been no cell service. I don't even think we had some before we got to Trapper Creek. So we put it in the RV GPS, and we're staying at Alpine parking lot, and it's across from the Swiss Inn, Alaska Inn. Full hookup, but it's very hard to find. But when you come down off of Talkeetna Spur, you'll come into town, you'll hit 2nd Street. 2nd Street is right next to the airport. You will turn to the right, go over the railroad tracks, and turn to the left on the first little road to the left. We went all the way down. We pulled into this empty lot. You have to check in at the Swiss Alaska Inn. It's got full hookups. There's water, 30 amp, and sewer. So we have booked 3 days here. So Ernie's going over to see what we have to do to check in. The Main Street is just right down there. It's one street over. You can walk to it and stuff. So we will keep, it's still raining, still nasty raining. So I don't know what we're going to get to do and stuff. We were supposed to have a glacier. We were going to take a flight and do a glacier landing, but I don't know with the weather. So that's tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. If it's bad weather and we can't see the mountains and we can't do the glacier landing, you're allowed to cancel it. So we'll just kind of see what happens. But from the looks of everything, it's going to be raining for the next week here. So we'll keep you posted. And I'm going to check it out. But there in Talkeetna, their mayor is a cat. And there's a cat and his sister. He's the mayor and he's got his sister here. And a lot of people go from, he's at like 2 different stores and stuff. And they go to look and see if they can find him. So I'll be checking to see if I can find the mayor while I'm here. We have come downtown to the main street. We are going to go to the brewery and get something to eat. So, and if I happen to see the mayor, I'll get a picture of him, but we'll have to look for him. We're not really sure where he's going to be or if he'll even be out. Cruise ships are in town this morning, so it looks like the buses are starting to take people out. So hopefully it'll not be quite as packed, but we'll take you with us. Okay, right here at the front. So, easy. Okay, so we're going inside. Get a seat inside so that we can show you around. All right, so they do have an outside dining area, but it's so rainy and stuff. And then they have inside, and they have beers and ciders and stuff. Ernie's going to try one of their beers. I think we're going to probably do the fish and chips, and then what were you going to do, like a burger? And then we're going to split it and share it. So we'll let you know how it is. I'll give you a picture whenever we get it too. Our burger with fries and our fish with fries. So we will partake and then let you know how it is. All right, our little bellies are full now. So Ernie's hamburger was very good. And how was your beer?
Good.
Okay. I like the beer. The fish was good. It wasn't fishy. It tasted good, but it was a little bit greasy. So, but other than that, it was a good choice. So, we're going to just walk around since there's not any rain right now. We'll just kind of walk around for a little bit and see what there is to see. We are on the hunt for the spinach garlic bread. We've heard that it's really good. So we're going to check that out and find out what it's at. And before we leave, we're going to get some of that and try it and let you know how it is. All right, y'all, this is where the mayor is supposed to be, but the mayor's not in today, so I don't think we're going to get to see him. But hey, maybe tomorrow. Well, we're at day 3 here in Talkeetna, and everything's going on schedule. It's been raining every day since we got here. We did have a break the first day, and we were able to go uptown. Yesterday, we had scheduled a air taxi with Takeda Air Taxi Service, and they were going to take us on a flight to see the mountains up in Denali and to land on the glacier. And it's been raining, the weather's been bad, they've had to cancel them all, so we don't get to do that, which we're kind of bummed, but we didn't really want to go up if it was going to be cloudy and nasty and everything anyway. So they're very good, real nice company to work with. If they have bad weather or if it's just not safe or what, they won't take you, they'll cancel, and then they try to reschedule with you. So like I said, today's our last day, so we're going to go for a drive, going uptown somewhere, so we will take you along. And I do have my driver.
Good morning.
All right, little puppy wanted to run out in front of us. So here we have the main drag. So this is where you find everything. The other day, this road was packed when we were down here with people. We just saw one tour bus that stopped, so yeah, it's really not been good for business. No parking. Okay, there's the spinach bread place. So looks like there's a line starting to form. I guess they're on good now, don't they?
What's the plan for me to drop you off? Or what was the plan?
Well, I'll have to stay in line, it looks, for a while, but I can do that. Do we want to just get one? I'm the designated person that gets to go get the spinach bread, so he might be leaving. No. He's getting on the passenger side, so what's this here? All right, that's the plan. He's gonna drop me off. I'm gonna head down there, get us some spinach bread, spinach garlic bread. So, what about on the other side over there? How's that parking by that white car over there? You wanna go down there? Okay, keep you posted. Well, it's gone. It was good. It had garlic on it. You could taste the garlic. It was whole garlics on it, roasted garlics, and it's healthy. It's spinach. Yeah, it was kind of a small piece, but definitely we could have done one each, and it's $9 a slice. So, might want to try it.
I don't know. It was okay.
Okay. Well, that can here in Tahkeetna, and we had 3 days here. The first day we got here, it was rainy, but there was a break in the clouds, so we were able to go downtown and show you some of the shops and a couple places to eat. And then yesterday we went down and got the spinach garlic bread and brought it back home because it was just so soggy and there was no place to park or anything down there. So we brought it home and ate it. And that was pretty much it. We had planned to do the air taxi. That's Tahkeetna air taxi. I'll put a link down below if anybody's interested. A very reputable company. And they were easy to work with. They had our safety in mind, their safety in mind. It just was not clear enough for us to go fly. And sometimes that's just the best thing. You're not going to see a lot. So, but they said 6 to 8 days to refund my money. It ended up, it was $400 for the flight. And we got one at full price and one at half price. So it ended up being like $688. Yesterday I went into my bank account and it was already credited back. So very reputable, and they gave me all the options I needed. So that's going to end our time here. Yeah, I wish it had been better weather so we could have showed you more. We did not get down to the birch syrup factory. I know there's some outside where they take you through the trees and stuff. So we didn't want to do that in the rain and stuff. So next we'll be heading up to Anchorage, and we'll either stop at Wasilla or at the Elks, or we'll head on up to Anchorage. They have a fam camp up there at the Air Force Base. So that's kind of what we're looking at. It's about a 2-hour drive. So we'll go up there and hang out for a while, and then we'll start our trip down to Homer. So thanks for watching. Sorry we couldn't bring you a lot, but and I did look on, just an FYI, I did look on the weather app, and it's showing all around Alaska and Homer, Anchorage, Homer. It's going to be the 26th of July before it starts clearing up. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. So we'll take you down the road with us.